Now back with Sunbelt Conference Media Day, the other number one for Georgia Southern football in 2021, Todd Bradley Glenn, year 6 in this program. It's hard for me to believe that this is your 6th year here, but the fact that you're still here and you're now in a position to be a true leader of this team, that's got to be a pretty compelling thing for you.
Yes, sir. It's definitely just a blessing to still be here, still be around, and just how things played out. So I just thank God for the opportunity and just the position I'm in, and just my mindset and how much I've done grown these last 6 years.
How often do you think about that journey, everything you've had to go through, going back to high school, making it to Georgia Southern, grinding the way that you have, coming back time and time again to now get to this season?
I mean, every day, 'cause it's like when stuff get hard, it's like, why would I quit now? I done been through all this stuff. It's just like ain't no reason to quit, ain't no reason to give it up now. Just finish it out. So that's kind of what I just drive me, that struggle. So I just keep going, and I try to encourage my other brothers who going through stuff or stuff I've been through. I try to use myself as an example and how I'm still here, how I'm still. You see how things turned out for me. I just kept pushing, impressing.
All right, going to go down a little side road. When I think about your journey, one of the things I think about is a piece that Maggie Tyler did a couple of years ago talking about your journey up to that point. There's been a couple of chapters added to that story since then, but a big part of that was the relationship with you and Seth Shuman, who at the time was on the Georgia Southern football
Yeah.
team, now pitching in professional baseball. What does that relationship still mean to you right now whenever you get to see what he's success in pro ball and you still here at Georgia Southern?
It's everything. That's my boy. From Valdosta to forever. We talk about everything together. He been with me since 6th grade. So that's my dog. He up there in Detroit pitching. I always call him here and there. He'll call me, and he always there for me. I'm always there for him, and I just can't wait to see him. Do great things, and I think he probably gonna come up to a couple games. He get some off time, and I'll go out there and see him pitch. But you know, that's my brother. For life.
He keeps throwing like he is. You may have to go somewhere else to see him. He may be going to Double A.
I can't wait. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be crazy.
You, of course, were teammates at Valdosta High School, and going back to the whole idea of you and JD wearing number one, you wore one when you
Yeah,
were in high school.
yeah, I did. Like down there, like number one's like a big thing. It's like the face of the program. Like if you wear one, you that guy, and you just represent and embody the whole program. They got a lot of history, and I kind of feel like that's the same thing coming here. Like you don't just give it to anybody. You gotta be a Georgia Southern man to put that one on. So
Valdosta is nicknamed Titletown,
yeah,
one of the most successful high school football programs in the entire country. And you come to a place in Georgia Southern that's won 6 national championships and had so much success over a 40-year span. How did the high school experience prepare you for Georgia Southern?
I mean, it was kind of like a mini college. I feel like, especially like the football part, with just the game planning and how you was brought up. Like a lot of the stuff, like just game day stuff, we did in high school. And you'll get here like if you come from like down south that area, and you'll come to a college. A lot of the kids like they don't get that experience. It's like a lot of stuff be new to them, like weightlifting, a lot of like game plan stuff be new, watching film and stuff be new to them. But it's like that's just what we do. Like we thought it was regular, to do all that. So it really just prepare your mind, and it's not that big of a jump as far as coming from a school that don't have a lot of that stuff. So
We talked about you wearing number one and being more of a leadership role this year for Georgia Southern football. You've learned from a lot of really good leaders on that defensive side,
yeah.
especially. You look at Rashad Bird, Raynard Ellis, different guys that have been a part of this program. Who are some of the people that you really learned how to be the leader from that you've got to be this year?
Uh, I say I think Bird. I lean on some guys in the past like Josh Moon. I think he was a guy I looked up to a lot, and he really brought that energy. And if Moon say do something, you go do it. It might be wrong, but we go be on the same page together. So you don't blink twice. So I think that's kind of like the effect like I be having on some of the young guys. Like even if I call something wrong, they go believe me like if I'm right or wrong, you know what I mean? Because they just believe I know what I'm doing. So, you know, so I really like Josh. You know, that's probably one of my favorite guys in the past to watch and lead from.
For some of the younger guys on this team to understand from their standpoint what you've gone through, what you've had to deal with to still be here to
Right.
get one more opportunity, how much do you think you inspire them?
You know, hopefully they just hear my story and learn from it. Like, and I tell them all the time, like I'm blessed to be here. You know, I'm blessed that it played out this way. You know, there's a lot of times I thought about, man, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? But I just kept going. And it's like, and things kept getting better. So I try to express that to them, even when they're going through a hard time, or if they're going through a hard time in school, if they get hurt or something like that. You know, I just try to tell them to keep going, and if things don't get, just keep going one more day at a time, see if things get better. You know, and most of the time things get better, especially like your mindset in the right place. And so I just try to, you know, encourage them to have their mind in the right place and think positive. You know what I mean?
How excited are you for this season?
Uh, A lot, man. I can't wait, man. The guys on defense, we just feel like we got something to prove. I feel like us as a team got something to prove, and last year we let a couple slip away, and we feel like we right there, and we just got to finish.
I don't know if there are two guys on this team that could have better represented this program and what it's about than you and JD. Hope you've enjoyed your time in media today. We appreciate the time. Safe trip back to Statesboro, and we'll catch up with you here pretty soon. Season starts soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Todd Bradley, Glenn, JD King, two great players, two great people, and two we enjoy talking to as part of 2021 coverage of Sunbelt Football Media Day from the Sheraton, New Orleans.